Good evening and welcome back to the Annex Turf Field. It's our prime time fixture for this Sunday evening, and it's the Eagle Claw FC. They'll be doing battle with the Roaring Lions FC. Lions coming into this game in some good form of a comprehensive victory in their last encounter. Their lineup does read: it's only Andre Curiel remaining in a goal. The captain is, of course, Jermaine Hughes. Sylvanus James, he's number 15. Jose Torres, the number 20. Marvin Erskine, the number 22. Javari Levitt Francesca, the one we call Pockets, he's number 31. Tariq Jackson, number 43. Kristen Williams, number 47. Malachi Gums, number 48. Trevor Peters, number 49. And Yariel Fleming, the number 76.
Eagles classes, Andres Boyne in goal. Khalifa Francis, he wears number 13. Masimba is wearing number 97. Number 4, Dwayne Morrison. Number 6, Stuart Murray. Number 7, Philian Robinson. Number 9, Roshan Hard. Number 10, Jan Garden. Number 11, Sean Brown. Number 15, Lurton Frederick. Number 17, Eustace Rohan Desmond. And the Centerval Duke wears the number 18 jersey. That's the Eagles Claw lineup playing in the blue.
Looking out there for the Eagle Claw, they have made a change. So Eustace Desmond is not starting today. The man Darlan Gordon has come into the starting lineup for them. He's number 3. So there's no Desmond out there to start with.
Okay.
And there are a couple of faces on that side for the Eagle Claw I'm not familiar with. That's of Dwayne Morrison, number 4. And Linton Frederick, number 15. I'm making myself familiar with today.
It's a team that manufactures players.
That's the best way to describe it.
Very quickly and fast as well. But this Lions with possession.
Gotten kicked off here. Lions going from the north to the south, or from your left of screen to right. That ball's going to skip here. It's going to skip quickly. As you always wonder how the Lions are going to orient themselves this new look front 4. So it's Jackson through the middle to start with, Torres on the right, and Kristen Williams on the left, with Sylvanus playing as a number 10. You wonder how long it stays like that before it rotates.
Yes. Notice that they don't see a regular starter, Mikai.
He's carrying an injury. Looks like his knee's bandaged up from what I saw. He's carrying an injury, so unable to start today. He is available on the bench if needs be, alongside the man Oliver Walker, as well as the veteran Eden Scipio.
Yes, certainly.
A very deep bench for the Roaring Lions FC. So including on it is the man Renel Martin and Khalid Jackson.
How have the likes of Sylvanus and Torres has integrated themselves into the lineup and the flow of the Lions football so far? That you have seen many of the games that they would have played before. You have commentated on that interesting match. Ducks and Lions always on the interesting side of things as well. Your general assessment of how they would have fitted with the team.
Sylvanus has got off to a good start. You'd have gotten himself a brace in his match against his former side. Wasn't too far away from a hat-trick either. As here comes Torres to put this ball across, deflected, and then
Well,
Khalifa Francis went for a swing and he put it into his own net, and after no time at all, Lions lead.
well, the man Millie has come to rub some
I think he's coming. He's brought the goals for the Lions, you're saying.
brought the goals, brought the trophy from last night, and all the words that he has to share with me in the booth. Millie, welcome.
I don't want to hear it. Oh,
Good
goodness.
night, good night, good night. Good night to all those who are taking our live broadcast. And I've noticed that, where's Johnson, Tony?
Johnson's gone home. He's gone home. He wants an early night.
Because Johnson knew I was coming. Johnson knows I'm coming.
Johnson also said, I'm saying this, he told me this off the record. Johnson said he's hiding from his licks.
But I know, Doc, it was a promise that we would have been sorting things out tonight here on commentary. And so Johnson decided, no, he's not going to have that conversation. But that conversation will go on the shelf until he comes into the booth.
Well, it's a good day for you yesterday. It's been a good start for the Lions thus far. They have the lead thanks to the own goal of the boot of Khalifa Francis. You see what he was trying to do, Francis. Went with his weaker left foot. Peters gets bundled over by Gordon. Referee victory in the middle, taking control of the proceedings. Oh boy.
Gloves and muff, Millie, boy. But I like the atmosphere. Aside from the chill breeze, it's nice atmosphere right out here at the annex at the pitch. And heavy challenge there. A referee said an infringement.
From home.
Wow.
It's a chopper man. It is a chopper man.
You know, the Trapper Man has a history, Millie. So it's going to be a free kick there, and Lions leading 1-0 from an own goal there. Not too sure if the communication between Francis and the Boyne was clear enough at all.
It's going to be a free kick in a dangerous area for the Roaring Lions. Sylvanas to whip this one in. It's a very close 10 yards, I'm saying. That's going in anyway. Simba flails at it. And eventually gets away, headed away by Phillian Robinson. Kristen looking to glide his way through.
Keep him out there, keep him out there.
That's good stout defending. Marvin. Back for Kristen. Puts it across in search of Jermaine. Marvin gets another touch and eventually Gordon gets it away. It's a chance for us to see the man Rashawn here operating up front for the Eagle Claw. Here's Torres. Torres puts it across in search of Jermaine and Silvanos! Good hit. Always going wide.
Yes. Good bit of defensive work in the end by the Eagle Claw.
Bro, too much space. You're getting too much space, man. Too much space.
Listen to the comments last week just to hear the instructions being given
Yes, it is interesting. It's very interesting.
It's nice when you listen to it on ear.
When you're listening to the commentaries and you're hearing the coaches through your microphones. Yes. Simba's going to be given a yellow card.
I hope not.
He's going to be given a yellow card. That's time wasting.
The man walk out to the corner to get the ball. What you want him to do? Play
I
up the corner.
think
You walk to the corner to get the
Simba
That's-
had a far way to go to get that ball.
That's time wasting, Doc. It's nothing else.
If you saw what Lawrence was doing in the previous game, you wouldn't call that time wasting. Oh boy.
Doc, let us be fair. Who called him for the ball at the corner post? Who called him for the ball? Who called him for the ball?
You tell me. Who called him for the ball at the corner post?
Who was at the corner post? His own player.
I can't see. I can't see out there.
His own player. So what are you telling me?
So then, here's a question then. You give the card to the player that didn't want to kick the ball. The keeper's just going. As someone who played in goal, it's a long walk. We get tired. Come on, give us a break.
Doc, please. Doc, please.
Let me play devil's advocate, please. Here comes Jacko. Jacko goes down. Penalty. That was a reckless challenge.
Yes.
That was a naughty challenge. You heard the flesh connect. He just swung out wildly there. Is that Frederick there? Oh boy. That looked every bit of penalty from the minute.
Morrison, leave the bench alone.
I love it here, Tony. I absolutely love it here.
That's okay. I don't know.
It's sweet, trust me.
He's down in a heap as the man Jacko. He's not a lot of pain.
He was clipped. He was clipped. Pretty much like last night when I took out God.
Oh, he wasn't just clipped from what I'm going back and looking at it.
Millie's a magistrate, you know. Millie's a man that direct calls and get calls to be changed.
No, Tony. Tony.
Penalty blood, you know. And got the referee to change.
You made a rock. I have never in my life heard of that. A referee without VAR or an assistant saying, you know what, the player might be right, you know.
And
you were leading for the 3-0, you know. You leading 3-0.
We want to lead in 3-0 at that time. We're leading 2. But the thing about it, the truth be told is that it was not the right call. The referee made the right call after. Tony wanted a penalty from a ball that hit me under my arm.
The referee made a call.
A call is a call is a call.
I know why you support Johnson.
I must commend you. You had a very good game at the back. You had a very good game at the back.
Hey, as I was saying, there are a few teams that need a centre back, you know. I know a certain person you can call. In the meantime, it's going to be Christian to try and give his side a 2-goal advantage. He has a big figure of Massimo Bowen and goal to try and get past. It's a large man, you know, Bowen. He covers a very large area. Williams steps up, composes himself, and slots it past Bowen in goal. 2-0, as calm as you like.
Easy. Easy. It was well placed. It was well placed. And even though he dived the right side, he gets the right side, it was well placed. Very, very well placed by Christian.
It's a reckless challenge given away by Philly and Robinson to give away the penalty.
Goal number 2.
And the results in the second goal. The first one off the boot of a roaring lion. Second goal for the Lions. Christian from the penalty spot. They have so many penalty takers, you know. Silvanos can take them. Jermaine takes them. They have so many penalty takers. Ariel takes pens.
Number 20. You can't forget it.
He can take pens. He's not, I don't think he's a penalty taker.
And Torres.
He can take pens. But last time I called somebody a penalty taker, that was Kiroy Reid. And Reid absolutely. Oh, geez. Oh, dear. It was one of the worst penalties I've ever seen. I had done so well to big him up, you know, Kiroy Reid. I put all of the praise on him. I've never seen him miss a penalty. He's so consistent. The first thing he does, he absolutely scuffs it.
The hype was more than
the substance. Duke doing some good work. Look at Duke run. Look at Duke charge.
That's a good ball, you know. Oh.
It's what you have to tell me. Is Duke a key player for the Masters team? Because I see him working very hard out there.
For the Masters team.
Silvanos. And he fouls Yatta. Former teammates, you know. On that old Enforcers team. From a pretty dangerous, formidable forward line. Between the man Yatta and the Silvanos and Gaza and Denzel. Oh, what a forward line that was. Some booted upfield. Jermaine wins the header. Jackson. Looks to shift it wide. Catch, move the ground and then the ball
One of the things I still cannot understand is how Jackson plays in the glasses. I can never understand it.
Were you playing in yours last night?
I will never try that.
Oh boy, here's Kristen. Kristen!
Oh, shit.
Can't keep it down. And what I like to see from the games being over here, sorry to change the topic so drastically. I'm just looking up again. You're seeing it's a different set of cars, you know. You see the Easterners cars have rolled out and the Lions cars have rolled in.
Yes, you're so correct.
You can see it's a different set of cars that have come around now.
As I was telling Doc earlier, when the decision was made to bring the games over here last weekend, one of the concerns was about the seating area. But we have seen where that has not troubled the spectators at all, Doc.
There is only one thing that person is concerned about, not seating the bar.
Food. We want food and
The bar
drinks.
is the only concern
Yep.
that we have.
We need food and drinks. Oh no, giveaway, cheap giveaway, very cheap giveaway. Silvanos giving it back.
Good work by Duke. Very good defensive work by Duke. So Tony, we know that there are persons who are always going to be here who finds a way of getting seats. You know, their vehicles are always here. They will go on the bank to sit, whatever it is. Our only concern is, how are you going to feed people? When Doc is hungry, how are you going to feed
Now
Doc?
you're gonna feed me. I get hungry.
I know when they had the Nations League tournament, they had quite a few, had a lady up there selling some cocktails and some drinks. So
Silvanos puts this one into the back post. Jackson can't rise. Yariel looks to reset and taken off of him there by Rashawn Heard. That looked like a straight boot to the face. The referee's going to let play continue. Silvanos deflected again.
Oh!
is that the man
No, that's Phil and
That's
Robinson.
Philly Robinson this time.
And that player goes back down.
You need to he got a boot to the face.
You were speaking about Centerval Duke and Masters, Doc. I think what happens, a lot of persons get fooled because they hear Masters. So with the like of Duke, he came to St. Martin to help us out and was burnt out.
The Duke was over here to help.
I think that a lot of times persons think that grey hair makes you a master. You know? I really think grey hair doesn't make you a master, Doc. So let me just clear the air.
Hey, that's what
He was wiped out.
he was playing. Hey, he qualified to play master.
Qualified. He did
Does he fit the requirements? That's a different question.
I'm not having that conversation with you.
He needs work. He needs practice for sure. He probably didn't practice enough.
You heard it from the horse's mouth itself.
But Tony, I don't understand. How is it you're saying to me that a player is not fit to play Masters, but plays in this league? Or is this league that slow? No. Something is wrong somewhere.
Maybe he was training for this tournament, but I said when he came to represent us in August last year.
Oh, boy.
No, September, matter of fact, he was not fit, and what we expected of him, he didn't present to that.
But again, and as you rightfully said, because that is definitely off season, and for most of the teams, they have not started practice for season. They have not started back there of season training, and so that may have well be the reason for his sluggish. Because
Hold on. I have a counterpoint to that. Is he not a police officer? There is no off season. It is all work.
Doc, there are some police officers that don't need. No, but it's the truth. They don't need to run you down when they could send things behind you.
Exhibit A. I won't say the name, but Exhibit A.
Yes, but so far the Lions has dominated position, mostly in the defensive half of the Eagles' claw. Have not gone out as well as they would have liked Eagles' claw at all. Here is Marvin Hoskins. And so far, 2-0. One coming from the penalty spot and an own goal from the man Khalifa Francis. Feeling the pressure here is the Eagles club. But nevertheless, good atmosphere, nice brisk breeze, and have a game on our hands. We'll see what Eagles club have in store for us.
Well,
by number 4, but not.
Lions, as I'm looking, they played the Ducks and they won that game comfortably. Because the point I'm going to make is I don't think Lions are quite at their best yet, you know. I don't get anywhere close to their best yet.
Well, both of you were commentating the game as I was at work and I was listening, and I got a chance to listen to the game when after my music set. And Millie here is an attack. Well, that was pretty smart but dangerous there. Central Duke on position now. But your general assessment of, we said 2 big teams playing in the tournament. And I know we've got the likes of Torres and Silvanas coming over from the Ducks and so on. Would you say the Ducks acquitted themselves well enough during that match?
I will say to you, Tony, as I said to Johnson, I said to Doc, and I would have said on our broadcast from time to time, when it comes to Ducks, Lions, the hype is always bigger than the game.
Okay.
You never get the kind of football, Ducks versus Lions, that you will even get from an Attackers Lions game. Yeah. And the truth be told is that it's because when Ducks Lions plays. Oh, goal again!
Oh, dear, another own goal. It's another own goal. Tony, what have you done to him? Tony, what have you done to Khalifa Francis?
That is not Khalifa Francis. That's the number 15. Who's the number 15?
Oh, it's a new man. It's a new man they've just brought in. That's
not
Linton Frederick.
That's Frederick.
I think the communication behind the.
The ball was coming across in it. It was a matter of bad positioning, because his position could have only gotten the ball where it went. He was in no position to actually clear that ball.
But they definitely need to take some command there, both the goalkeeper and the defenders, because they're all at sea there.
He was down to collect the ball, and all of a sudden the ball was played away from him.
Well, this is the second time it's happened. Second time it's resulted in the ball going in their own net.
That is the importance of getting a ball into the area. You never know. You just never know what could happen. It doesn't matter how brilliant the keeper is, Get the ball in the box and strange things do happen.
Millie, I'll tell you what. I heard a conversation going on before the game between a certain somebody and Khalifa Francis. He would have said, I was wearing number 13 yesterday, and I got 4-0.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden it's Kristen, and Kristen is going to make it 4-0. They've wasted no time, the Roaring Lions.
I was wearing number 30 yesterday.
It is rampant for the Roaring Lions.
Well. From what we are seeing here, it looks like it's going to be a long summer for the Eagle Claw. It seems like the claw is going to leave here without a head, without wings, without feet.
Just a claw. Just if they decide to keep the claws. The Lions are hungry.
And they're eating every part of the eagle. The eagle is in a lot of problems tonight. The head has been eaten off. The wings are in danger now.
It's gonna be a long day. A long day.
Very disjointed out there.
I mean, it is. It's not the most difficult to see. Oh boy. I'm glad they kept the football. I am so glad they kept that football.
Yeah,
Because it was a football move.
I blame Christian for that pass. That was a break foot pass.
Oh,
It was a break foot pass.
the definition of a broke
Definitely
foot
break
pass.
foot pass, yeah. And you could see the player.
His foot is it's going to be in pain.
Yes.
No, that is the textbook reason as to why they call those passes broke
Break
foot
foot
passes.
pass.
Because they end up with your teammate's foot in a lot of pain. He's going to get there late. He's going to get caught. It's going to hurt.
Break
Put
foot
some
pass,
pep
indeed.
on the ball when you're passing. Please.
You think it might have been better for him to just
Pull out of the
pull out
pass.
of that? Yeah.
Pull out of the
That's
tackle.
often we say, what you see guys
Just
do
jump,
often
jump, and
is jump over and try to catch the ball and keep it down. Here seems as Eagle Club going into a bank of one, a bank of two, a bank of three, a bank of two, and then a bank of one. So they're playing in a pine cone formation. I'm not quite sure what you call it, but it's something. You're seeing that front. No, that's the big man. That's Frederick. He's the furthest man back. Then you're seeing that Francis playing just ahead of Frederick in line with Yatta and
Francis is playing a last back. That's Francis.
Philly and Robinson. They're actually playing. So Philly's going from midfield to centre back. Sorry. So Robinson's going to the centre of the back. He's going last. It's move. That's a reckless challenge.
What's it?
That's a bad.
Who's gonna get that card?
No.
No.
It's going straight over to Dwayne Morrison.
Morrison.
He was late.
Morrison knows. Oh.
Yeah, he knows what he's done.
He knows. He knows what he has done.
He knows
And
what
so he's shame. He don't even want to get up. He says, "Ref, my foot is hurting me." He goes down.
At no point was he in that much
Medics.
pain until the referee came with his card in his hand.
Or you were doing a challenge and got a card against you.
The coach Felix doesn't want to go.
He's cross. I think he knows. He knows better than I do that. That's just shame. You're making me walk for no reason.
He's just shame.
Question. Has Griff been watching Karate Kid?
Ninja man.
He's just like a ninja. Has he been watching the Karate Kid?
I think he came out to fight today.
He can't afford.
He had to protect the eagle.
Indeed. He saw the light. He said, boy, it's not a fair battle. He has to come to war as well. He's bringing Ninja Turtles with him. Well, he's still down. But I guarantee a bit
But
of a magic
it's not going to be the first time we've seen such an occasion. Remember when just a few years ago that there was a tackle thrown by a certain attacker's player, and he went down. I think his hip was out of place, had to do surgery, indeed, and he got the card. He came off second best.
Well,
He left the field on the stretch on the backboard.
I remember a couple of years ago as well, where it was the man Varian Carty went to a challenge with, I think it was Jaden Smeens. He went to the challenge and he ended up breaking his shoulder.
Yes.
We've seen that a number of times where players go into challenges, come off second best, and
For like you initiated.
yes, they initiate the challenge and they come off second
yeah.
best.
That's the downside. When you go in hard, you come out hard.
No, you don't come out hard. You come out injured.
Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. First, how does you're gonna hit that guy? He was hit you as well.
What was the scoreline in the first game?
And the 3-1. It was a good game for a while, you know. Then a quick break from Tejano towards the end. A quick fired 2 goals. Took EastEnders out of reach. Well, that was our chances, you know. It was a couple of magnificent saves by Lawrence, you know. Some brilliant saves. because there was a shot from Colin about 25 yards out. It hit the crossbar. It was saved, you know. I found it out. It was a fingertip save onto the bar. That was brilliant by Lawrence. It was 1v1 he had with Kevin that he saved. A couple with Anthony that Lawrence had a brilliant game and goal for the EastEnders.
So you would say man of the match, certainly.
Him or his son? Him or his... One of the Lawrences is man of the match.
Well, just share it to the house.
Yeah, just give it to the house.
Just give it to the house.
His son really, really played well.
Tijano was excellent.
He has
Tijano was excellent.
Good potential.
We can resume here finally. It's been a very extended break for that injury. It does appear like Griff has to give him some treatment. So.
Morrison, yes, still
Yes.
receiving treatment off the field.
Begrudgingly, man, Griff has started his work. You know, a bit of magic spray will fix it in no time. I can guarantee you. Has he escaped the car is the only question.
No, he hasn't. That's why the referee was writing.
Silvanos. Beautiful ball, Marvin!
Ooh.
Oh,
It was in it there at the near post. And Rashawn here has had a very difficult time of things thus far up front.
You know, there are two sports, especially that I admire persons playing. It is football and basketball. It is a different level of fitness for both sports.
yes.
Oh boy.
How do you assess your performance yesterday playing wise? I thought the game was very, even though we would have lost 4-0.
Jackson.
Hold on, don't answer yet.
Jackson.
Jackson's gonna get some. That was his retribution, you know.
Yes,
His retribution for that foul he got earlier. He said, "I will get you back." So he'll take his card now.
Be very careful.
Yes.
But Millie, I thought the game was very, very good
It
yesterday.
indeed was. It was a very good game. You know, I haven't played football at that level for God knows when, and it was for me, you know, a moment that I enjoy. I enjoy.
What's that?
A non-footballer beat him. A non-footballer beat him 4 goals to 0.
Those guys got Millie bringing the ball out from the back and making the passes.
So wait, hold on. You're telling me Millie opened his inner Franz Beckenbauer and said he's stepping into midfield?
Millie bring the ball and passing it to the guy out there.
Oh dear. Completely unlocking his ball playing centre half abilities. From now on we call you Rio Ferdinand.
It was fun. I
Yeah.
don't like to lose, but it's all in.
Silvanos. Simba is easy enough for him.
Simba, he goalkeeps so casually.
He's a very calm guy, a very casual guy. Oh, for a pace bowler, it doesn't suit, you know. The personality doesn't quite suit. It's Torres.
Wow.
But do you know that one of the problem, you know, from time to time you have to remind him, don't rest my ball down. Pull through, bowl my ball.
You're a big
Bowl
man.
my ball.
Push it into the surface, please. You
Bowl
can get
my
some
ball.
serious
Don't
bounce.
stop resting my ball down. Pull through, hit the deck.
I'll tell you what, when that deck over there was shining a few years ago, we had Simba and Janelle Richardson running in on that deck. I don't know if I've seen it that fast in a very long time.
Doc, I'll give you some experiences. With that deck.
No. Hold on. You can't tell me about that deck because I had prime Bobby Blacks walking that deck. You can't tell me about how hard that deck can get.
I'm not telling you about how hard the deck can get as we watch Christian. Ball coming across. Got the header.
So for a corner.
Tony, I've seen that deck at its peak. Well, for what I've seen it. And I remember during, it was just in 2007, 2008 seasons where Bryson, I've seen Bryson, I've seen Dandan, that's the man Proctor, Kelbert, I've seen Masimba Boeing.
Ball in.
Oh, my. Just a wrong look at the upright. Just around the upright, I've seen balls hitting the deck. One bounce into the side screen. Hitting the deck.
Oh, yeah.
One bounce into the side screen.
I have a funny story on that. There's a young man around the region. His name is Kelvin Pittman. You all will know him. He's making some waves now in the academy scene for the West Indies. A man Pittman. He was playing for Antigua at the time. I'll never forget this day because Antigua had some They had Alzari Joseph's little brother, Keon Joseph, Jalen Francis, some very fast bowlers on that day. Pittman ran in, bowled the ball. It landed about halfway down. It took one bounce over the rope for 4. It straight clean over the keeper's head. The ball bounced clean over the keeper's head. One bounce 4. Well, there's going to be an early change. Fillion Robinson.
That's not Robinson.
Number 7 is Fillion Robinson.
That is
It's gonna be
17. That's Morrison has been substituted.
The board said 7. It's going to be Morrison who's
4.
coming out. Oh, I was shocked. Fillion? I was baffled.
It's 4.
It's going to be number 4. So it's Morrison who can't
We all
continue.
knew. We all knew.
You sure?
Yes.
Are we sure?
Yes. We all knew that it was Morrison who sustained the injury. Who
Well, coming in to replace him is the man who was supposed to start. It's the man, Eustace Desmond, going into a defensive. Oh, he's going to go on the wing. He's going to play left wing. It's a good turn by Silvanos.
What can you tell us?
Torres.
Where is Poodle?
I was wondering, I was wondering where is he? Not too sure.
He's not on the bench.
He's on the bench.
He's not on the bench.
No, he's
Not on
not.
the bench.
That's one of the foundation members for the Eagle Claw.
The
Man
Poodle,
Poodle.
the Yatta.
Man Cyril.
Cyril. I'll tell you a funny story about Cyril, you know. The relationship between Cyril and Eagle Claw may be the funniest thing I have ever seen, you know. It may be the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm not going to go into much detail, but boy, getting a bit sloppy in that middle of the park area for both sides. It's just ticking down to half. I think we're going to have 4 minutes to be added here at the, I was going to say the REGDC, you know, the Annex Turf Field. Pockets, who has here for company, Marvin, Ariel, Torres, what a clever touch. Yatta with a chop, the chopper chops. A shovel will shovel and a chopper will chop.
Well.
Chops, he keeps chopping.
You can't expect an old dog to do new tricks.
Man, Yatta Brown. I tell you one thing that you are confident. One thing you can. Once it's not a young team, anybody else comes in Yatta way, he's going to trap you.
From experience, the young team rule doesn't always come into effect either. when his team is down
he's
enough,
going to get a card, you know.
well, he talks too much.
Yes, he's going to talk his way into the referee's book.
Talks too many.
You might remember a guy from Ronald Booms.
I'll tell you what. We had a coin toss. We had the coin toss at the halftime of the last game. We saw the youngsters win to go through first into the next round. So youngsters will be taking on the Queens, and it'll be the Superstars going up against the EastEnders. But I can now tell you guys how close that game was to being a Superstars win, because as the rules stated, it goes all the way down. It goes from goal difference and down to age, down to average minutes played. Shot and goal, big save, Simba. Let's go to interchanging play there, and it was the man Pockets who had a hit. It went all the way down. It went all the way down to minutes played, average age, all the way through. And then there were 2 rules towards the end of the list. What a challenge. Perfect by Pockets.
Oh.
It was either yellow cards / red cards or a coin. Hold on, Billy. Hold on.
Listen to
Hold
the
on. Hold
The
on.
player remains down.
Yes. Because here comes Heard. A rush on Heard. And he's still down, you know. I think we can't stop it. In pretty much the 90th minute,
Yes.
youngsters earned themselves
A yellow card. Yes.
She tugged herself into a yellow card. Coach Kareem was right below me. He lost it. He thought he had lost the game. He couldn't believe it. 2 minutes away from the final whistle. On a free kick that she had just won. It was her own free kick.
And she
spoke her way into a yellow card, and she spoke her way into Superstars ending up second. That yellow card for dissent in the final minute of a game that she was comfortable in. If she had just stayed, don't say anything. You have your free kick. You take your time. Whistle blows. You go through first. The talking to the referee got her team second place.
Yes. I don't know, Doc, and I say this from time to time, that some of our players, they're not even sure of the rules of the game that they play. Yet they want to do the refereeing. They want to play and referee.
There's a whole adage in refereeing that there will never be a time where you make anything more than 50% of the people happy. You can never please more than half the people, because whatever you do, you're going to be pissing off somebody else. Whatever you call, somebody's going to be upset. Jacko! Always leaning back.
That was a bit of selfish football, if you ask me.
I think he saw Tijano's goal earlier and said, hey, I can do that too, you know.
He doesn't have Tijano's.
He ain't got that left foot like Tijano.
You could see, because that was flailing all over.
And Jackson on the right boot this time, gets it out for a corner. And his teammates on him say, Jackson, please stop shooting. Please.
He's playing Torres, actually.
You get the fans as well. I love being right here. I can hear everything. I can speak to everyone. I can ask when I need to ask.
And that's coming from way across the...
All you can hear. But you know whose voice that is.
Yes.
That's the other corner brother over there.
Yes.
Not very happy with Jackson. Ball whipped in. Could have fallen there for Jackson. Instead, it looks like, is that Stewie? Oh no, that's too long. That's too long. They rush on here. Too long. Jacko! What a save by Simba.
Bye.
Gets the foot down well.
That's a good save, you know.
Very
Great
good
save.
save.
That's a good save.
It's amazing. Masimba Boyne has taken Lions out of some jams, scoring goals, huh?
Lions.
Jermaine! That's his style. Out of nowhere, he pops up and he makes it 5.
5 goals to 0 at halftime. It's not halftime yet, but in the first half. And so this is going to be a long, long summer. There will be changes made in that Lions second half, but it doesn't make a difference.
You look at Lions bench.
It does make a difference.
Aiden Scipio, Mackay Connor, Keontae Brooks, Kalik Jackson, Renell Martin, Aaron Reed.
I just told you it is not going to make a difference.
You're taking off starters and putting on starters.
It really makes no difference.
Claw are in a hole. Stewie Louis. Stewie.
Victory would have been one of those young referees who would have had that experience, training experience in St. Kitts just last week.
It's good to see a lot of these young referees milling. Very, very encouraging to have the youngsters at the front of all these leagues and all these tournaments.
What I would love to see, Tony, and maybe selfish in saying so, but
This is beautiful football. This is absolutely beautiful football. The claw have been opened up, and Sylvanus James cuts it back. It's behind everyone except, oh, what a hit! It's Pockets. He gets his goal this time. 6-0 before the half.
it is the man Pockets. It's the left back has found his way on the edge of the box and has placed it past Masimba Bowen into the back of the net for Lions 6 on the night.
Yeah, very good flowing football there from the Roaring Lions. The one-time pass there from the captain Jermaine Edwards. Oh wow, that's
Jermaine is used.
Jermaine Edwards. Who's Jermaine Edwards?
That's an artist. That's a reggae artist, Jermaine Edwards.
No, Jermaine Edwards is a gospel artist.
Gospel reggae
Used
artist.
to be a fast bowler too, right?
That's another Jermaine. It's a Jermaine something. Jermaine Larson's a fast bowler.
Larson.
Jermaine Larson's a fast bowler.
Yes, but Jermaine really good vision and releasing the pass early, and that was the difference there. Clinical finish there by the young man there in Pocket.
They are going to walk through this back line. It's a problem, you know. You can't have one man as a sweeper. They're all going to run past the rest of your defense because you're playing them all on side. And one-man sweeper is going to be a problem.
They just can't cope at all, Millie. They're not coping at all with the passes coming through.
And when you see the big names that the Eagle Claw has put on the field, you will think that, well, we're going to get this exciting game. But it's all a one-sided game this evening.
Torres.
It's only going the Lions' way.
Jackson blocked. Oh, it's not quite careful. And given to Christian, who hits the post.
Off the upright.
We are finally going into added time.
That took a long time. 3 minutes.
Yes.
Lions are in cruise control right now. 6-0 in such a number 7.
This could be easy 13. This could be an easy 13 tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, Screechy wants to come on and get his goals as well. Christian back, and Jacko has it blocked.
This could be an easy 13 tonight. Well, we are close enough to the netball court. We are close enough to the netball court.
The defense will only get more tired. The legs will only get more weary. The Lions will only get more fresh.
And they will get in more disarray.
They're doing well. They have a number of players behind the ball. It's soon to get to a point where they have everybody in front of the ball. And no one's tracking back. Yeah. No, it's Sylvanus to take this one. Gets across well. And Christian! He put it a bit too far out in front of him, so his stride was a bit long into that ball.
You certainly had to hustle that shot.
Indeed.
You know?
The ninja, not the one we're talking about. The other, the Ninja Turtle. He's coming back from his medical duties.
The Ninja Man.
You know, it is he's a branded ninja.
He's a branded ninja.
It's branded Eagle Claw. Goodness. Now I know y'all saw that ball went up behind the line. He took that from behind the doghouse. All the way around to the goal scorer. One of the goal scorers in Pockets. Kristen. Who scored from the penalty spot. Torres. Looking back toward Kristen. Stepped in well. There's Francis. And Francis as a runner, he had Frederick away. Instead goes to Stewie. Stewie had Gordon on the underlap. Instead cuts inside, goes for a shot that is not very much advised.
Well, we're nearing the end of this, the first half.
There you go.
And that's that for that.
I think Lions thought they had one more attack in them for that half-time whistle went. But it's been a good half for them. Thorough domination, Tony.
It's a very easy game here for the Roaring Lions. Not as organized as I'm accustomed to see the Eagles Club for whatever reason. Yes, they have the court of players that's out there, but they're especially defensively. I'm not too sure whether the pace of the game, the speed of the game, the passing of the game has kind of bamboozled them a bit, and seeing them 6 goal behind, even though we've seen one or two very good saves from Masimba Buena. He's walking across and he says simple, but Millie, this is going to be a very long, chilly evening here for us and the Eagles Club.
Well,
I can guarantee nobody's cold than our cameraman right now.
no, yes, he's carrying a sweater.
Don't make us feel cold, don't worry.
But definitely, it has been a good display of football from the Roaring Lions, and the half coming up is going to be a 10-1 for the Eagle Claw, because practically everyone on that bench, except maybe for the man Sox, is a starter in that Lions lineup.
Yes, so certainly we do hope that you are enjoying the match as we are here, and our comments, through and through, talking football, doing some commentary and some football, but also giving you some general commentary. We'll go back to Master Control until you get the cue from us. You get your popcorn, maybe get a drink, something, what have you. We have lots more exciting football here for you for the next 45 minutes. Until then, back to Master Control.
We are back here at the Annex Turf Field in a game that is very much lopsided in favor of the Roaring Lions, who are leading 6 goals to nothing at the halftime whistle and have opted to make a triple change at the half. I'll get the details for you. My paper's escaping. It's pulling off an act that I can't let it do. Alright, great. So they've brought on, well, first easy to tell you who would have taken off. So Tarek Jackson's come off, Pockets has come off, and so has Trevor Peters, and replacing them it's going to be Calic Jackson, Renell Martin, and Keontae Brooks. Kristen gets around Francis. Kristen comes all the way across with Torres. Torres gets poked away and easy enough for Simba.
Yes, just freshen it up a bit and making sure all the players get themselves a run out for the 45 minutes. I'm certainly sure if Scipio and the man himself, Screechy, is up to it as well, they might be looking to get into this game as well. But certainly giving the players a chance to show themselves. Being up 6-0 could have easily taken off all the starters, Millie.
And it really would not have looked a different Lions outfit. Because the entire team that we are looking at, taking away the 2 newcomers, are all starters for Lions. Yeah, that's a poor ball.
Oh boy.
That's a poor ball. And it's a corner.
Millie is possibly the biggest I've seen the Lions squad for some time.
Jackson's a dangerous ball. Torres.
Bush ball.
Stay down. We already have one up at Campbell's B. That's what
Campbell's
this one
B.
comes on.
Yes.
Yep. It was like it actually wasn't a shot. It was a cross that was deflected. It went all the way up.
All the way over the cheese.
Whoa. A cross deflected when Campus B.
Yep. Yep. It involved the Bradshaw brother. It involved Noah. That's all I'll say. Well, the changes.
You know when you have the Bradshaw brothers, there are absolutely no half measures.
Of course not. Of course not. So it looks like from the changes that they've made, Raynell has gone up front. So I'd like for change of Jackson for Raynell, while Kelly Jackson's come on to replace Pockets at left back, and Kent has gone into the center of midfield where Trevor was roaming. Kristen, that's great defending there by Linton Frederick. The Duke swings it wide. Hughes. Torres. Looking back toward Hughes. He's already scored today. Gums. Renell. He's in for Jackson!
Oh, that's not far away.
That's a great effort.
It wasn't far away.
Had he scored, it would have been a different left back. All the left backs would have been scoring. Gordon. Picked up by Jackson. Dispossessed, and away comes Frederick. Renell. Stop defending there at the back there by Francis. Yariel. Marvin. Malachi. Hughes. Lions are quite happy with their build-up play right now. They want to combine a bit more passes together. That's a giveaway. Renell. And it's going to find Silveros. What a save, Simba. Krista puts it back across. Robinson can look to clear. They don't get it all the way out. Keontae finds Jose Torres now. Torres. Silvanos goes over. No foul this time. And another eagle plot on. Another Clawman goes down with an ankle injury.
That look like a shin.
Is
There
there,
was hit on the shin.
there's already one down there with an ice pack on his ankles. Hope it doesn't
Is
become
that an
another.
ankle? We wait to see. So Robinson stays down.
Alright, they replaced the man Dwayne Morrison in the first half due to injury. They don't want 2 forced changes now.
On Monday. On Monday, the man, only man on the
man
bench.
Anthony
Oh, no.
Pila's on the bench as
Pillar
well.
is on the bench.
Anthony's
yes.
on the bench.
Anthony's on the bench as well.
You bet.
Yes.
That's the man Chino.
Chino is on the bench as well.
Yep. Remember Chino with the old kick steam? Oh boy.
And indeed, you still have Griffiths on the bench.
Of course, you know. Griff can also. He is dressed like a ninja, you know. He is ready to play.
yeah.
He is ready. He is able. He is nimble timble.
Has he ever played a match?
Of course, he has
He's played a
played
few.
several.
He's played a few.
Really? See how long have you
The
been-
oldest man to play in our league, Griffith. Well,
I know.
touching balls and playing is two different things. You
Two
cannot be on the
different
field running up and down. That's what he did. The players will not give him the ball.
Alright, I'll never forget the game, you know. They didn't have. They had 10 for most of the game. Griff came on about the 60th minute, put himself on the right wing,
And touch 2 balls.
touched the ball once in the whole game.
Because the man Stewie will not pass the ball
To
to him.
refuse to give Griff a pass. Oh boy, Eagle Claw. It's such a funny team, you know, Eagle Claw. It's so weird. This beautiful maneuvering of the ball. Chris Turner. What a pass!
2 players. 2 players.
Well, it was Chianti who wanted his goal this time. Remember when he came on versus the Ducks United, his first touch.
Was into the back of the net. And that Ducks score line was the biggest we've seen in years.
7-2. I haven't had the time to go back through actually, but from my recollection, it's their biggest margin of defeat in. Oh, that's 8 years now. I was about to say 6. I didn't realize how much time has gone. I mean, 2026 now. That's about 8 years since they've lost by that scoreline. On the runner is a Giant Gordon. And Jackson takes it back. Kristen. Silvanos. And runs on the other side of where Silvanos passed that ball. Chianti has Jackson. Jackson's in space. Jackson has attacking background. Shifts it inside. Chianti! Very tame. And I understand the complaint, you know, because as the left back, why are you up in the goalkeeper's face chasing down a ball?
Can he even center forward?
He's pressing the keeper like a centre forward. He's playing left back. Je ne sais pas. Slipped on the pass. It finds Duke. He pokes inside for Francis. And they do get a shot off, if you want to call it that. You want to give them the first shot for the game? I guess not. that look told me everything I needed to know.
God, that man Gordon looks like a knight, you know. He's not moving freely, is he?
No, he's not moving freely at all.
Who is? You can be going down like flies right now. There's a run. It's picked up well there by Linton Frederick. Jermaine finds Kristen. And Kristen's going to take him 1v1. They feel like 2 statics. He's going to get around. And Silvanus misses from point blank. From literal point blank, Silvanus misses. And I think that Coach Griffith saw exactly what you guys are saying as well. He doesn't like how Gordon's moving in the middle of the park. He wants to get more legs in this. He's going to move Eustace Desmond into the center and push Gordon to the left.
Steven, go where he is. So midfielder now run. You gonna stand up? It's a lot of work in the midfield. He's dead. Look at him. When last he touched the ball? Steven, when last he touched the ball? If you can't run, put your ass on the bench.
You ain't got no players.
Listen,
I am crying.
I am not doing any commentaries with you anymore.
It's hilarious. Because genuinely, it's all when I go to want to take him off, but you have no one to bring him.
Put John on.
I think so. Yeah.
Put John on.
Let's get John on the pitch. Renel. Chianti. Torres. Deflected out. It's going to be a corner. I keep instinctively looking to my right to look for the scoreboard to see what the time is.
You better look at your watch.
I keep looking at I see the big FIFA talent development scheme. That big sign behind there.
It is not the. It's not the clock.
It's not the clock. It's almost as big as the clock. Not quite.
Corner.
Silvanos. Dangerous. So dangerous. Yariel. Can't keep it down. Sedate start to the half for the Lions.
Silva's could have had at least 3 goals so far.
Indeed.
It's over him.
It's been 12 minutes. They're still yet to score, the Lions. Into the 58th minute of play. Upfield, and Jackson's going to get some controlling practice. Hughes. Marvin. It's a great pass out wide for Torres. He
Can't
can't
control.
corral it. Oy. Has to apologize. He knew that was a great ball. Duke. The Duke. Duke in a tussle, you know. He's trying to arrest the man. This one goes all the way back. It's Robinson. Yatta gives it away cheaply. Silvanos wants it himself. Silvanos takes it himself. Silvanos makes it 7.
Well, I guess
7 goals to 0.
he scores the hard ones and then misses the easy ones.
Again, the claw is being picked piece by piece.
You know, one of the footballers that I really admire here, Million Doc Jermaine.
Very much so. Tell me why you admire him.
He is the perfect example of what an aspiring footballer should be. Always working hard. You wouldn't classify him as one of the most skillful players here, but what he has to work with, he used his tangibilities to help his play and to be very successful with the ability that he has that outmatch most of the talented players here.
That's a perfect way to put it, you know. The perfect way to put it for Hughes, because you break it down into its most simple elements. He doesn't have a lot of the natural footballing ability that a lot of guys around here are blessed with. He doesn't have that natural footballing ability, those quick twitches that some guys have. But what he has over others is that drive, that determination to maximize what he has more than everybody else can maximize what they have.
All I'll say is that he has the discipline. That's all I'll say. Simply, he has the discipline, and so when I refer to his discipline, it means in every aspect of the game. He doesn't cheat, and it's what a lot of our footballers do. He plays with a wholehearted game. You will find him everywhere. He shows up everywhere on the field. He's in defense now. In the next couple of seconds, he'll be in the middle or in the attacking third.
Look at how spread the Eagle Claw is. When they're going to get this ball in the attack, they're all going to go forward and let us on the count with about 4 against 1.
It's Lions a much fitter team, and so it is going to tell.
The way you combat teams that can run more than you is you contract the pitch. You make the pitch smaller. You play in a tight space.
Compact.
You stay compact. You force them to do all the running around you.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't go at that ball. Christian, you cannot go at that ball.
You see,
What's
he
going
would
on?
have gotten it if he didn't stop.
But he had to stop because he was offside.
He was offside.
He was offside. He had to stop because he was offside.
Bit of a giveaway. Renel. Silvaros. Looks inside. Easy for the keeper. I keep looking to the Lions bench because about 5 minutes ago, Silvaros would have signaled to the bench and told them, hey, I got my goal. Whenever y'all are ready, you can take me out. I think he wants to give the man Scipio a little game, but the bench said, you play for a little bit longer, you go ahead.
What's the clock?
We're into minute number 63.
Huh?
What are they saying, minute? Minute number 63 we're in.
63.
What are they saying, Millie? Over and on 12.
Over 12.
Over.
Over 12.
Here comes Kia.
Oh no! Keontae Brooks.
I don't think he realized how much time he had, you know. He could have taken the touch back onto his right foot, settled himself, and then put it past the keeper. I don't think he knew how much time he had. I don't advise this. I don't advise it. Ay Dios, ay Dios, ay Dios, ay Dios, ay Dios, ay Dios. Bailed out.
Bailed out, yes.
But he should have passed the ball a long time across to Francis. When Stevens got the ball back into the 18, I don't think that is the play that he should have made.
Francis.
This is gonna go out.
And
That's a free kick. That is a free kick.
that was a free, yes.
That's
that
a
was
free kick.
Yeah. The ball didn't go. It's not grassroots, it's not training. Let the ball go out. Their ball was for a reason.
The ball was still in. It was still in when he caught the ball.
Let the ball boy. Keep your hands off the ball. Renel. Dipping, curling, but started too high. I suspect that Scipio is going to make his appearance shortly.
Not Scipio. Scipio don't play in these games. A lot of time you have to read. If you know the senior players of Lions, Doc, a number of times. If they do not start, they will not come on.
You know, I've seen Skipper come off the bench a number of times.
I'm saying it all depends on the game, the score line in the game, and the necessity of games.
The reason I'm saying skip you, here comes Christian goes right for Torres. Gets it back, he's in space now. He's looking for that.
Skip you will say to you, I played my football last night.
Hold on. The reason I'm saying that is because when Silvanus came over to the bench, the person he was taking it for was Scipio, which is why because that's a person he was telling to bring on. So that's why I keep going to the Scipio well. Christian, he wants a goal. Christian, Renel, face
straight in the face of Francis.
Yep. That's gonna hurt. Look at Griffith charging out there, you know.
He would beat Winston.
Oh, he would definitely. You think he has Neil?
Of course.
He has Neil?
Of course.
Okay, all right. So you're saying Griffith's a champion?
Baby.
I was saying Griffith's a champion.
Of course.
All right.
I must say though, you mentioned earlier on that you admire basketball and football, right? But football is a very tough sport, sir. It can be a very challenging sport as well.
It's a gruesome sport.
Because trust me, some knocks that you get in football, it's not for the faint of heart.
I rather man bowl 90 miles an hour with a cricket ball at me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, then the man come.
You got to be crazy.
I rather man bowl
out of your mind.
90 miles an hour with a cricket ball than for a man to come studs up, sliding across the line to take me out.
So, question.
Yes.
Brett Lee or Sadu?
Oh.
That's another. Torres looks like he's okay.
He got kicked, I can tell you that.
Him and Yatta are going to make some very good friends out there. That's my question, Millie.
I'll just give you a story, Doc. It was one Mother's Day. I was at church, and the police team was for which I played for here.
Beautiful football, Christian. He's
being
a bit selfish now.
Yes. So we were playing the prison police team. Were playing against the school team. In those days, it was Kelwood at his very best. And my phone continued to ring and ring and ring and ring. And I was unable to leave because it was Mother's Day and we were having a luncheon for the mothers. I was the leader for the men's group, so I could not leave. Only later to find out it's a lovely ball down the line, but unable to get to that one. And the keeper gets maybe the second touch on the night of the ball. Only to find out, Doc, that Kelbert would have broken 5 helmets for the police team.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
5 helmets.
Silvanos cuts it back.
Good defensive work.
Double change coming for the Eagle Claw. One coming for the lines. It's going to be the man Screechy is coming
Silvanus Knight is done.
Yeah, Silvanus is done. But it's going to be firstly Darren Gordon who'll be coming out replaced by Shaka Monday. And it's going to be the end of the night for Linton Frederick. He's going to change because the man in Rashawn here has asked for a substitution. He's going to be tired. So here is coming off instead. And Anthony Pila, the Mancino, He's coming in well for the Lions. It's the expected change as Silvanos, his night is done. Screechy comes in. Yariel.
Oh,
You sure you're kicking the match?
Yariel reminding everyone he used to be an attacker.
You say you sure they have to kick in the match. That should be on a training pitch.
I love it here. I love it here. Gordon came out and if he closed his eyes on that one, Ollie getting a bit of footwork practice. Jacko, it's a good header. Good work in the end there by Francis.
this is the dangerous part I don't like about the turf field.
I tell you what,
The speed of coming across
am
here.
from the day I saw this being built, I said somebody's gonna come out here pelting a run, and they're gonna run headfirst into this wall.
We hope it doesn't happen.
Pray against it, but that wall is very close, very very close. Stewie. I think he feels back in his Docks United days, taking on players. Look at Stewie giving it away. Screechy and Duke in a foot race. Chino. Shifts into the center of the park. Phillian Robinson going on a charge.
He gives it away.
As soon as his coach said not to lose it, that's what he did.
He didn't lose it.
He gave it away.
He gave it away. There's a difference.
I mean, fair enough. You see, here his coach said don't lose it. He said, okay, I won't lose it. I'll give it to them
away.
instead.
Yes.
Chianti finds Torres. How many times have we seen that? Ball go wide to Torres. Torres plays across. It's blocked out for a corner or a throw.
He needs to get some height on the ball.
But you can't get height on the ball. He's not tall.
No,
I would like to see Torres standing up next to Johnson.
On a ball, Rene! Crossbar and Screechy is offside.
What a header!
what a header.
What a header!
Almost what a header.
Almost, yeah.
Couldn't quite keep it down enough. Certainly an effort on goal there by Renel. It was a great ball into the area as well, you know. Served and firmly there. I think it was Malachi out there. Or was it Marvin who have got? I think it was Marvin actually who served that ball into the area. It's a good play at the back. Here comes Hughes. Jermaine shifts it wide to Chianti, whose touch is a bit loose.
Ooh.
The Duke goes in, slipping and sliding.
That's not Duke.
Yeah. Let's shift the wide for Christiana. Christiana chops, changes, deflected off the post, and back to Bowen.
My.
Somehow, some way,
It stayed out.
stayed out.
Christian no assist his counts and so too. He doesn't assist. He doesn't like to assist at all. Yeah, he certainly could have been an assist there from the man Christian, but he electing to shoot and not getting it on target.
Malachi. Torres.
Doc, you know, as I look across here, and what I'm seeing, Doc, is, I don't know, Tony might be the better man. we've seen a number of players coming across here and having to drop. I'm wondering if something is built across here, like some plywood right down to make it easier instead of dropping down in that ditch. Because it could be dangerous. You drop down there and you miss your footing, it's head first into the wall.
Well, it's that, or you got a ramp down here, you run head first into the wall. I think the whole point is let's just all avoid getting over here to begin with.
It's football. It is like asking some.
You can probably cushion it, eh?
Yes.
That's a good idea to do. Yes. Yeah, just giving it away. There you go, Claw. Renella. Good save by Bowen.
I'm very impressed with Renal. Just his balance and the way he moves with the football looks very good. I realize that we have a lot of these young players here who has the ability and the talent, but just like we were mentioning about the discipline and the work ethics, not there at all.
Corner. It's going to be Jackson this time to take it. Oh, that's a great ball. Almost went in, It was cleared off the line by Centerval Duke.
That's a lovely ball.
It was Duke at the back post. Got it away, That was angling in. Here's Malachi. Jacko, who almost scored a wonderful Olympico. Renella.
Did you see that goal today, Doc, from the man Lamel? A bicycle kick at the edge of the 18. What a goal!
Well, I'll tell you what. I was watching a bit more of an important game, and I saw two better goals, in my opinion. I don't think you'll see a better strike today or this season than Patrick Dorgu's second goal for United today. My goodness, on the volley,
Doc.
Only to be better 10 minutes later by Mateus Cunha. Only to be better by Cunha 10 minutes later. Duke wanted a shot. I think Duke saw his name in the lights, Duke saw the glory in the headlines. Famous victory, of course, for United, who are in fourth right now against the league leaders. Who it looks, again, like possibly Arsenal maybe on the trajectory to let this title lead slip again. Of course, can never forget that lead that they had to Man City a few years ago. They gave it away right as it turned to January. Their form just dropped off a cliff. Of course, everyone always talks about the year Leicester won the league in 2015. And they're probably saying, how did Arsenal not win that league? Of course, I don't have the revisionist history. That league was also a two-horse race. It was Leicester and Tottenham. Spurs were on course to win the league the whole way until Eden Hazard took it from them. I'll never forget that goal Hazard scored, because I was sitting in my friend's base. We were all watching that game with hopes, because he's a Chelsea fan, and he was hoping to prevent Spurs from winning the league on his home turf. When Hazard took that ball, drove past the game, put it in the top corner, I think we almost broke down the house. My goodness, what a goal it was. What a time to be alive. So many good memories over the years of this beautiful sport. The one we call our own, the one Millie is now mastered, the one that Johnson's running from. Kristen. Renel, getting around two. What a pass. He finds Malachi. Inside, Screechy. Malachi. They want to take the shot. Someone has to shoot.
Corner.
He tried to pass this ball into the goal.
Screechy isn't interested in scoring. He said, let the youngsters score.
I mean, in fairness, Malachi should have scored. And I think your suspicion,
He should have had an opportunity at the goal.
indeed. We're gonna see the man socks in a moment.
How much time will he have? He have much time.
Yariel!
Ooh!
Can't keep it down.
Ooh! Rising up very, very high.
He's a basketballer, you know.
Has Monday touched the ball yet?
Yes. Not because it's not Monday, no. It's not Monday.
What is it?
What is
It's
it?
Monday.
Monday.
Moon?
It's moon.
Moon?
I'm only saying that, Doc. I'm
I
only saying that.
mean, I'm usually pretty good with names. I am pretty good with names. And
I'm
even
only
that,
say- the moon is not out. That's why he's not touching the ball.
I think so. Oh boy.
Monday has
Lights
indeed
out
touched the
here.
ball.
Oh, so we call him Shaka. So
Yes.
both names are correct. Shaka and Monday.
Sunday, Shaka Monday.
Yep.
Shaka Monday.
It's because every time I go to say Shaka, I go to say Shaka Hislop. That's why
Monday.
automatically I keep going
Monday.
to say Shaka Hislop. It's Shaka Monday. They want the 1-2. They get the 1-2. Kristen again goes down the outside, but goes too heavy down the outside.
The man Socks will come in now, and he may be coming in for
Maybe Kristen, you know.
Malachi. Isn't it Malachi? I think so.
Yes, it's going
Isn't
to
it
be.
Malachi?
No, it's Torres. It's going to be Jose Torres is going to be coming out for Sox.
Socks will be coming on for Torres.
About 10 minutes?
Could be just about 10.
Yeah. Just about. Well, about 8 minutes is going to get. You're telling me in a 7-0 game, you couldn't get Sox 15? You couldn't get 15 for Sox? Give him a chance to run. Give him a chance to express himself. Because the coach will say, you have 8 minutes to express yourself. Stewie, ships
That
it
look
wide,
offside, that look
goes
offside. Looks very offside. Even from here, it looks very offside.
And Gordon thought better of it. You could see there was a split second in Gordon's mind. He was going to level that ball at the goal, you know. You could see him take a second, think, and then stop.
Marvin, you know, in defense, you don't leave the ball drop from the turn. Ball drop, it's curtains, as they would say.
Yeah, don't let that ball bounce. Marvin.
Tony, I will enjoy my weekend. That's one thing I must tell you. I'm enjoying my weekend. And I will enjoy it more when I have a sit down with Johnson.
I'll be listening in for that for sure. So next week I'll be listening in for that.
Oh, what a move.
Johnson said his team was just a big name on paper.
He picked the team. He picked the teams.
Is that not the biggest question? Did he not decide who was going where on what team?
Yes, he picked
Johnson picked the team. Doc, you have to understand. Johnson told me, I told him earlier that I can't play football. So he didn't want me in his team. So what he did was he went along, he picked the best team. He said he only gave us Scipio. That Scipio the only person who could play. So he gave us Scipio and he took the best players. But our goalkeeper was just brilliant last night.
They make them say him back.
And I'll tell you what, I saw Linton in
Oh,
goal.
that's a wonderful 1-2. But he loses out to Phelan.
And I'll need you to remind me, but I think I had this memory. We saw Linton in goal for DFC, correct?
A number of times.
Yeah. Very recently as well. Was it last year? The year before we had to go in goal, yeah. He had to go in goal for the DFC. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Marvin lets it bounce again. This time he's more commanding to go head it back to his keeper. Screechy. Robinson. Screechy. Robinson. Screechy. Moves Robinson off the ball. And it's going to fall here for Renel, who's tackled. And Renel hits it and scores. That's a fantastic finish.
That sucks. That sucks.
For Sox a goal?
That sucks.
I've broken my glasses because Sox scored a goal.
That is.
See, I've gone blind.
That's the man Sox.
Sox has scored.
That's the man Sox.
That is why Screechy wasn't shooting. He waited, he set it up on a plate. Sox took a touch. What a finish that was.
I think he got away with an infringement.
You think the initial foul, the initial contact between Screechy and Robinson, it's all worth it. Sox got a goal.
Sox has his goal.
Hey, guess what? The coach shut me up. Because I said he need 15 minutes to make an impact.
He didn't.
He said, no, I only need 8.
He didn't even need 8. He has made an impact in 2 minutes. He's on the field. He can come off now.
The man sucks. He's gotten himself a goal. It's a good finish as well. His left boot placed it past the keeper.
Stewie.
You know what's the most interesting thing about that whole conversation? The guy's name is not Steven. I need to find out his name. Because if we're calling him Steven all day, the people have Dolan Gordon. Kristen, what a challenge by Philly and Robinson.
Well, it has to be one of his names. Why they're calling him? He's known to his team as Steven.
Ball across.
Sox has 2.
Sox has scored the goal of the season.
Sox has 2.
We can put the debate to bed now. Sox gets goal of the season. What a hit.
Whoa, what a goal. And Sox has 2.
What a finish.
Really quick. Really quick.
Magnificent.
Sox hat trick?
It's possible.
Sox hat trick?
It is very possible. Coming on in the final 8 minutes of this encounter, and he is on the. He can score a hat trick.
Hat trick?
Oh my!
With the way Lions are playing, they all want him to get this hat trick.
Sox has 2.
And Darren Stephen Gordon, getting a bit of a tussling match now. Kristen, Renel. You can hear the Lions team,
Sox.
you know, get that ball to Sox.
Sox.
He puts it across looking for Sox. Straight to the keeper.
The eagle doesn't have any head, it doesn't have any wings, and the legs are disappearing.
Renel.
The feathers are blowing in the air.
It's a naked bird in the cold air.
Oh boy. Like a turkey waiting to be stuffed. Kristen
Has
to be
been
incisive.
absolutely plucked.
ticking down. We're running out of time for a Sox hat trick, but we need one now because they've given us the teaser. We're into the 89th minute. I don't think we're going to get much added. You can hear Jermaine, yes, Sox. He wants to get Sox that goal, you know. They're trying, you know. Oh, great idea.
Love the
for a
ball to
pass.
Monday. Can't get on the end of it.
Jacko. And Jermaine is going to be incisive. Walker.
They're looking for Sox, you know.
Walker.
They're looking for Sox.
He's gonna hold. He's gonna try and drag out the defense and then play him, but he got a clip to his ankle that he is not very pleased with. Jacko's on the run. Go Sox. You have to go Sox. Get to the back post. Inside. Kristan's looking up. Kristan, find him. He's opened up the back post. Zach for Jermaine. Sox.
Nothing wrong with him.
Walker. Kristan.
The turf is just a very comfortable place to lie down.
Kristan, what a hit. That's composure. He saw the gap.
That's a goal.
He opened the angle for himself and he placed it there.
Is that 10? It is.
Goal number 10 for the Roaring Lions. I don't think we're going to get much added here. It has been comprehensive, convincing. It's been downright painful for the Eagle Claw.
10 goals to nil. 10 goals to nil. And that is almost enough nails to put on a whole roof for the Eagle, to shelter the roof. Shelter the Eagle.
It's no use putting on a roof when your foundation is dead. When your house is burned to the ground, it's no use putting on a roof. I don't think the whistle will leave his mouth for too long, referee Victory. And that is all. As a suspected referee Victory didn't want to see too much more. The Lions would have wanted a bit more because they wanted a Sox hat trick. But in the end, a nice even round 10 to cap off a very, very good evening for the Roaring Lions.
Yes, very clinical finish there by the Roaring Lions. Really taking advantage of the Eagles' claw, who really didn't put up a good fight at all. They were quite unfortunate to have two own goals scoring on themselves merely, but certainly not a match for the Roaring Lions, who really would have run riot here in this encounter or nightcap match here this evening, giving everybody a play and see some familiar faces on the score sheet, and I'm certainly sure that they'll feel quite comfortable in the camp, Millie.
Indeed, and so it indeed must be pleasing to the Roaring Lions, to the supporters, that we have seen a game here that the Lions completely dominated and has come to expect of the Roaring Lions, and with all the big names of the Eagle Claw today, they are absolutely no match to the Roaring Lions. And so, Tony, truly a good game.
Millie, don't get a lot of time to be with you guys, but you all are doing a splendid job so far, bringing the commentary. It was good that I had a break this evening, this afternoon, and was able to join. And really good atmosphere out here. I like it, especially out here. I know the breeze is cold and chilly, but we feel like we are a part of the game. We're into the game. You're hearing the sounds. You're hearing all the comments and the instructions being given out from coaches, players, and all teammates and so on. So quite a wonderful experience to have this stuff, knowing that we're experiencing some problems with the lights over there. I'm certainly sure the spectators have had their fair share of good excitement as well. So your final words, and then we send it back to Marcel.
Indeed, and so that's where we're going to take our leave, saying once again good night and goodbye. It was truly a pleasure bringing to you the live coverage as it unfolded here before us at the turf field. It is always our pleasure to bring you the action as it unfolds. Until we rejoin you on Tuesday, it is Millington, the voice of choice, saying good night and goodbye. It's back to Master Control, the only place where you see live AFL action, only on AI Live. Until we meet again, it's back to Master Control.